Fired up for the 5-hour road trip?
Yeah, it's got a long flight, got a long flight ahead of us, I think 4 hours, but we're preparing, we're ready. Great team about it that we're playing this week, so we're just watching film on them, to break them down, see where we can beat them at, where the weaknesses, and try to hit them there.
What are your earlier thoughts on film as you watch them? Like, what are some of their weaknesses, do you think?
What are some of their weaknesses? They're a talented team. As far as what they did last game and the difference that they did last year they played a lot of press men on the outside. This year we watched them when they played Cal last week. They played a lot of zone cover 4 coverage. Corners played a little bit off. So right now we're going in expecting that they can change it up because it was only the first game. But we'll be expecting press man, and if they play off of us, then they play off of us. We just have to adjust to that.
So let's talk about first game. What was your first game back like for you?
The first game back, you always had the jitters. You're just excited about the first game, going through training camp, playing against each other day in and day out. Just to actually get out there and play against another opponent, it just feels great. You fired up, but we're glad we got that behind us, and now it's like, first game is out of us, the butterflies are out of us. It's time to work and it's time to accomplish our goals.
How'd you feel about your touchdown?
I felt good about it. It's always good to get in the end zone. First game, first touchdown. Just hopefully we have many more of those to come.
Sterling, you've known Derek Hopkins for a long time. Just want to see how you felt to see him get a touchdown.
Oh, man, it felt like I scored my first touchdown all over again. Just to see him, when they called the play, I was on the sideline, and we've been calling that play all last week in practice, and it's been open, and he's been catching that pass. So when they called it, I was up because I knew the ball was going to him, and when I seen him catch it and just so excited, I just ran out on the field. I just wanted to be out there with him, and it felt real good. I'm so happy for him because he's worked extremely hard this all off season and all through camp. Improved on a lot of things, running his routes, catching the ball, and just being a dynamic playmaker for us.
With Derek getting his first touchdown, and then you and T-Rex getting your first touchdowns in a while, is that a little special for you guys as a unit?
Yeah, as a unit, it felt real special. We wish we could have got everybody in there: Andre Davis, Deontay Welch, Chris Dunkley. That's what we expect every week. Every week we say, who's going to score the first touchdown, and once somebody scores the first touchdown, then we always be like, next is your turn, next is your turn. So we just try to, be explosive on the outside of the perimeter, make plays for B.J. Daniels, and put up points for our offense because we know we have the weapons to do it.
You knew Nevada. Nevada's a good team anyway, but the win over Cal, do you think that maybe that opened a few more eyes just to say, hey, this is a team you got to go out and play good against?
The way Coach tells us our mindset, we just try to go 1-0 every week. We know they're going to be a good team. You look at across the country, first games of the week, and you had a lot of upsets and a lot of close games because it's college football. College football, everyone have good athletes, so we're going there. We know there's going to be a game. It's going to come down to the wire. We're just going to play our football and go out there and compete.
Is it an extra challenge for you guys going that far out west, different time zones, whatnot?
I believe you could say that's a challenge. They have the upside, the long flight, then the change the time zone, and then I think we have played at noon their time and 3:30 over here. So it's going to be different for us. And Coach already told us that. So we already had that in our heads, but we still got to go out there and play. So we just been working hard in practice, and Coach been running us a lot because the mile high is going to be hard to breathe. So we just been running a lot, trying to get in shape because we know it's going to be a challenge for us going up there.